Bible word of the day. Bible vocabulary. Breastpiece of the high priest. Breastplate/chest piece of the high priest. Let's discuss about breastpiece of the high priest. The breastplate or chest piece was part of the wardrobe of the high priest. In Judaism there is only one high priest who is a descendant of Aaron, and his job was to oversee the sacrifices and to once a year go in to make a special sacrifice for the nation as a whole. And the breastplate was part of his wardrobe, specially designed by God. The instructions were given directly by God to Moses when Moses was on Mount Sinai. The chest piece was a 9-inch square woven of the same type of material that composed the ephod, which was a type of tunic worn by the high priest over his robe. And the breastplate was worn over the ephod and composed of the same material. Exodus verse 28:15 tells us the breastpiece was called the breastpiece of judgment, and there were 4 gold rings, one on each corner, and they were used to attach the breastpiece to the ephod. The fabric rope which attached the breastpiece to the ephod was made of wool dyed with the colors of sky blue, crimson, red and white. They were twisted into a braid or fine rope. Attached to the breastpiece were 12 precious stones in 4 rows of 3 stones each. And on each stone was carved one of the names of the 12 tribes of Israel, with 1 stone per tribe. This breastpiece was called the breastpiece of judgment, because it had a pouch woven into it which held the Urim and Thummim, which revealed God's judgment as the high priest consulted with the Lord. The Urim, lights, and Thummim, perfections, were gemstones that were carried by the high priest. Some Bible scholars think that God would cause the Urim and Thummim to light up in varying patterns to reveal his decision. Others propose that the Urim and Thummim were engraved with symbols identifying yes or no, or that the different colors indicated yes and no. However, we do not know for sure how they functioned. What we do know is that by following God's guidance and walking with the Lord, they helped show the priest God's will. And these are the garments which they shall make: a breastplate, an ephod, a robe, a skillfully woven tunic, a turban, and a sash. So they shall make holy garments for Aaron your brother and his sons, that he may minister to me as priest. They shall take the gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine linen, and they shall make the ephod of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen, artistically worked. You shall make the breastplate of judgment. Artistically woven according to the workmanship of the ephod you shall make it, of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, and fine woven linen, you shall make it. It shall be doubled into a square, a span shall be its length, and a span shall be its width. And you shall put settings of stones in it, 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardius, a topaz, and an emerald. This shall be the first row. The second row shall be a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. The third row, a jacinth, an agate, and an amethyst. And the fourth row, a beryl, an onyx, and a jasper. They shall be set in gold settings. And the stones shall have the names of the sons of Israel, 12 according to their names, like the engravings of a signet, each one with its own name. They shall be according to the 12 tribes. You shall make chains for the breastplate at the end, like braided cords of pure gold. Book of Exodus 28:4-6, 15-22.